Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my second month update on my Accutane journey. There's a lot I'm going to cover in this video. There's a lot that's been happening, but before I do, I'm going to be showing you my before and after pictures. So Saturday, November 14th.
So this is a clip from my last update, my first month. This marks the end of my first month right here and the beginning of the second month. You can already see right here my skin is starting to get worse. So I'm just showing you here, by the next day my skin got even worse. Pus everywhere. It got insane. The purge pretty much had gone to the next level. It was next level purge. It was really seriously disgusting. It's definitely the worst my skin has ever looked. It was very uncomfortable. So now I'm showing you the current state of my skin. This is taken the day I recorded this whole video for my second update, so you can see that I don't have any zits anymore. I'm just currently dealing with a lot of hyperpigmentation and scarring.
So let's get into it. So for the very first month up until last week, I've been dealing with a lot of purging. Oh my gosh. I can't even begin to tell you how awful that was. But I would say that's the only side effect I've really had so far. As you guys know from my first update, I addressed to you that I didn't have any side effects. Still to this day, I actually don't have any of those side effects, like the common dry lips, you know, the dry nose, dry eyes, dry skin in general, none of that. My doctor did notice like a little bit of chapping on the lips, but I think that was because I wasn't really drinking a lot of water that day. So, I mean, I pretty much am terrible at drinking water. Like, I only drink water when I'm thirsty. So, you know, my lips chapping like that was totally normal to me. It's not bothersome. It was never to the point where my lips cracked and bled. Like, it was never that dry. Like, it's still bearable. It's really nothing to me. So I would say it's a little bit drier, a tad more than last month. Last month wasn't dry at all. And I was told when people are starting on 30 milligrams by my doctor, she said that people already started having really severe dry lips. So I guess I'm lucky. My doctor thinks it's because maybe I'm like extremely oily to begin with. So I think Accutane kind of brought me into the middle between a really dry to oily skin spectrum.
So this is after hours of wearing makeup. Same with this picture. I'm still extremely oily. And here is a picture of me just minutes after finishing my makeup. I'm still oily. And here's what I look like now. So Accutane definitely made a huge difference. And this picture was taken after hours of wearing makeup, so you can see I'm completely matte still.
So I guess, you know, it works in my favor having oily skin. But yeah, purging was the only thing that was really tough. You know, going through it, I mean, well, to help myself get through it, I constantly remind myself, you know, like, this part isn't really bad. You know, other people have it far worse than you when they're on Accutane. You know, not only do they have to deal with the purging, but they have to deal with all those uncomfortable side effects. Oh, and not to mention like the achy joints. I don't have that either. But yeah, achy joints, dry lips, dry skin, and it's awful. And then on top of that, their skin getting far worse. So all of that combined is really rough. So that's one thing to help me get over that. I try to remind myself that I have it a lot easier than other people. And of course, I still had my moments of depression. I did break down and cry at times, but you know, it's nothing new. They say that Accutane causes depression and you might be experiencing suicidal thoughts when you're on it, but you know, None of that is new to me. I've been dealing with depression ever since I started acne, so I wasn't worried about that at all. I was crying because part of me was thinking that this wasn't working. I had an anxiety that it wasn't working because my skin just kept getting worse and worse and worse. I had pus all over.
It was really disgusting. I had like 5 whiteheads and 1 huge lump that would connect together and grow a huge pustule.
I got it all over my mask, all over my pillows. I would bleed. It was really disgusting. It definitely affects your self-esteem even more. You know, at work, I would really have a hard time. Like, I'm more comfortable, like I always said, you know, wearing the mask, and think the mask and this pandemic is working in my favor to go on Accutane because, you know, I can cover up the whole purge better than foundation and makeup can. I feel less self-conscious about it, but you know, when I go into the break room on my break or my lunch, I have to take the mask off to eat, right? So that was really rough at times. I would eat alone. I would go outside to eat, yeah, and eat by myself. So yeah, the purging phase is rough, guys. So for this month, my doctor went ahead and prescribed me 40 milligrams because I wasn't dealing with any side effects for the first month, so I thought I could handle, you know, going up a notch. And also, if you slowly increase the dose throughout your entire Accutane treatment, then you're gonna be on Accutane longer than 6 months. Just know though, the faster you increase the dose, the worse the side effects are gonna get. I can handle them, it seems to me, but you know, every body is different, every person is different, every skin is different, and everyone is different, so keep that in mind. So I mentioned that I've been dealing with purging up until last week. My skin has been pretty good for the past week. Like, I haven't been getting new breakouts because when I was purging, I would have like a breakout and a zit pretty much twice a day, every single day, like a new one would form. And even if my old zits would go away, they would pop up again and like reincarnate. So it really sucked. Now I'm not really dealing with that. So I think that the purging phase is really over, hopefully. So all I'm dealing with and all I'm waiting on right now is the hyperpigmentation. Accutane doesn't fix the scarring, the pitted scars, unfortunately, but I like that it kills 2 birds with 1 stone for me, in a sense that I don't have oily skin anymore. I have more like normal skin, and you know, I don't have acne. But I was told by my doctor that Accutane is the oral version of tretinoin, which is the topical acne treatment. It's a retinoid, so generally it's supposed to regenerate your skin and, you know, correct the hyperpigmentation. So Accutane is supposed to do that. Accutane is also known as isotretinoin. That's why you see a lot of people, when they go on Accutane, at the end of it, it pretty much, their skin looks completely clear. No more hyperpigmentation and no more zits. So that's what I'm waiting on right now, is the hyperpigmentation. I have a lot of redness still from my old zits. Yeah, it's starting to fade away, but yeah, to me it's still really red, but it's a process. The main focus is just down here. And you guys can argue that maybe it's from my mask because that's where my mask goes and that's why I have acne. Everyone tells me that, but you know, I've been dealing with acne since I was 9 years old. This is just how my acne is. You know, I don't even think I get breakouts from my mask, but I am also on Accutane, so it is ironic that it's just here. I got it on my chin, just nothing on my nose. Even my doctor knows that I don't have any blackheads, so that's nice. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. It would definitely help me a lot. Please comment down below your thoughts. And DM me on Instagram. I'd be happy to answer all of your questions and talk to you more on a personal level about my journey, or just if you want to get to know me. I'm here on Instagram. I'm mainly on the Instagram. I love Instagram. I love, you know, seeing everybody's creativity and pictures, videos. I love learning. So, you know, my love for YouTube is pretty much the same as my love for Instagram. So definitely go follow me there, catch me over there. Yeah, and definitely subscribe if you like more videos from me, and if you like this channel already, it'll help me a lot. Subscribe. Okay, I'll go now. Bye guys.